Your CEO saw this. Jensen Huang sent an email last week. 10,000 Nvidia employees read it. Sam Altman liked it so much, he posted it publicly on X. Then offered the same thing to every CEO on Earth, including yours. By now, you've been told the AI threat is about coding better. That is 2025 thinking. This isn't about code anymore. It is about legal, finance, HR, marketing, every department on Earth. Today, I'm decoding what Jensen Huang's memo actually said. Why one specific line rewrites your 2026 job description. And a second story from the same week that proves AI efficiency is the new corporate cover for something much, much darker. Let's start with what was actually in that email. Jensen Huang sent it on April 22nd. The next day, Sam Altman made it public. Nvidia just finished the largest autonomous agent rollout in history. OpenAI Codex, powered by GPT 5.5, is now live for 10,000 Nvidia employees. The part that the tech press missed it wasn't just for the engineers. It was also for legal, finance, HR, marketing. Huang's exact words: chatbots answer questions, agents do work. He also went on to say, let's jump to light speed. Welcome to the age of AI. Your legal department now has an agent that drafts contracts. Your finance team has an agent that runs analysis. Your HR team now has an agent that screens candidates. Marketing has an agent that ships campaigns. A year ago, your VP compared your team's output to last year's. Today, they are comparing it to Nvidia's. That is the new benchmark, not the engineer down the hall. Senior engineers, your job description just expanded by one line. Governance, you are no longer responsible just for writing code. You are now responsible for what the agents output. They touch, the guardrails they ignore, and the output that they produce. You sign off on all of that. That's the part of the email in Sam Altman's tweet that not everybody saw. But here's the line that nobody decoded. On April 23rd, Sam Altman tweeted, "We tried a new thing with Nvidia to roll out Codex across the whole company. And it was awesome to see it work. Let us know if you'd like to do that for your company." That is not a sales pitch. That is a public offer. Your CEO wakes up, opens X, sees the offer, same codex, same model, and same productivity claims. No sales calls. They just need to reply to a tweet. Multiply that now by every CEO on Earth that saw that. All of them now are under shareholder pressure to match Nvidia's productivity. Two things to do this week for you. One, find out if your company has started the AI conversation. Ask your manager specifically, are we evaluating Codex, Claude, Cursor, or any agentic platform across departments? If they don't know, the conversation is happening, but it's one level above them. That is the conversation you want to be in proximity to. Step 2, stop benchmarking yourself against your peers. Start benchmarking yourself and your output against what an engineer plus 3 other agents can produce. Whether your company adopts agents this quarter, this month, next year, that's the bar your performance review is heading towards. That's story 1. Story 2 shows you what happens the day after that email lands. And it is pretty dark. On April 15th, 8 days before Sam Altman's tweet, Snap CEO Evan Spiegel sent this note to Snap employees. Today we are announcing changes that will impact approximately 1,000 team members at Snap, including 16% of our full-time employees, in addition to closing more than 300 open roles. And the reason for that? The company said more than 65% of its new code is now generated by AI, allowing smaller teams to handle work that previously required large groups. The company plans to rely more on a mix of human employees and increasingly capable AI agents. Wall Street's response? Stock jumped by 8% the same day. Wall Street just gave every CEO, CFO, and activist investor a green light. Layoffs justified by AI are not a sign of weakness. They are a sign of leadership. The career skill nobody teaches mid-career engineers is read your company's most recent earnings call. Search for two words, efficiency and AI. If they happen to appear often in the same paragraph, that means your leadership has publicly committed to AI as a cost reduction excuse. And it will get delivered with or without AI actually being the reasons. You have homework. Go find your company's earnings call. Look for those two words and how often they appear there. Okay, so that's the surface story. Here's the story that actually should worry every senior engineer who is watching. Snap cited 65% AI-generated code as the reason for layoffs. That points to engineering. Logically, if AI writes the code, you need fewer coders, right? Except the roles eliminated were product managers and partnership leads. March 31st, 2 weeks before the layoffs, activist investor Irenic Capital, who owns about 2.5% of Snap, demands $500 million in cost cutting. April 15, Snap announces layoffs, delivering exactly $500 million in annual savings. The CEO needed a public justification that wouldn't tank the stock. AI efficiency saves the day. The roles that were eliminated were easiest on the line item to delete to get to that $500 million target. That's the career threat nobody's decoding. You can be the best coder and engineer on your team, the most AI fluent person in your department, and you can still be cut for reasons unrelated to your output and performance. Because your CFO needed a number, an excuse, and AI efficiency was the easiest excuse to put in that tech press release. Cool industry we picked. This equip section requires a little bit more than skill development. It requires situational awareness. Things to track on in your company. 1. Activist investor presence. Search your company's name plus activist investor on Google News. Anything from the last 6 months puts you in that higher risk territory. 2. Margin pressure. Check your last earnings call report. Are operating margins down year over year? 3. Where you sit in the org. Roles closest to revenue and roles closest to defensible technical debt survive. Roles that exist to coordinate, communicate, or partner, even at senior levels, are most exposed during AI-justified restructuring. Not because AI can do them, but because they are the easiest cuts to publicly defend. If you're in one of those exposed roles, your move this quarter is to attach yourself to a revenue line or a technical debt area before the next earnings cycle. If you like watching this video, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, and to thank you for watching and doing that, meet Caden. He has zero AI anxiety and he's statistically the most well-adjusted member of this household. I will leave you with this. Jensen Huang told Nvidia to jump to light speed. My stand-up tomorrow is about whether we should rename a Jira ticket. We are operating on slightly different timelines. I'll see you next.